he was all up there with it. And I was like, and of course, me being Tripp, I said something at the table. I was like, dang, like, you trying to play footsies with my boy under the table?
What's up, cuz?
It was just a regular day.
Then you got a birthday.
Are we in a relationship? Follow me on Tripp Club.
I really got you, cuz. That's too.
What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite cousin Tripp, and I'm back with another banger. And I was just thinking, would you tell your friend if their man was making a pass at you? Or even if you seen them cheating? Or you had some information of them being unfaithful, would you tell your friend? You know, say you hanging out with your friend and, you know, her man is looking at you and trying to make eye contact with you. And I asked you this because I was at the club the other weekend and I was talking to my homeboy and he was there with his wife. And I know it's different rules when it comes to men. You know, it's a guy code. You ain't gonna tell on your homeboy when he flirting with another woman or doing stuff like that. But the guy I was with, another girl came over and she was a baddie, you know? And he was like, yeah, that's his, telling me like, dang, her lips she looked like she could suck a pickle. And I was like, yeah, she bad, you know? And we were standing there and the girls started talking and we on the dance floor. And I seen him hit the girl on her buttocks when his wife was looking the other way. And the girl, she looked at him and just played it off and just continued to talk to the girl. And I looked and I was like, boy, he was like, you seen it? I just hit her on the butt. And I'm like, boy, you wildin'. Right there, they was like right there. And it was like, I thought about the girl and I was like, she's sitting up here talking to his wife and she know he just hit her on the butt. But she kept smiling, and matter of fact, when he hit her, she played it off, started dancing like, and I'm like, wow, like these ladies out here really just wilding. Y'all doing it like that? Okay. So, ladies, fellas, you know, would you tell your friend if they man made a pass at you? If they hit you on the butt or tried to brush past you or came in the bathroom while you was taking a leak, tried to look over to see what you're doing or keep on making sexual suggestions or talking freaky in front of you, would you tell your friend, like, yo, your man hit me on the butt at the club? Are you scared that you might mess up their relationship? Are you scared that it might mess up your friendship? She won't believe you? Would you be honest and let her know, or would you just play it off and keep dancing like ain't nothing happened? Because I seen this with my own two eyes. And I was thinking this can't be her friend, like, but they was chopping it up and it was like, nah, they know each other in some type of way. Or does it have, if it's not your friend, is it okay? If it's just an associate that you see every once in a while, is you gonna let that pass? Do you feel bad that you might be messing up a relationship or snitching or doing something like that? Fellas, if you got a friend and they man tried to holler at you, or y'all was playing cards one night and he was playing footsies under the table, would you tell? Now, I have a story about this. It was this Jamaican guy that claimed he liked me so much I wasn't into him, but he told me that he liked me so much that I started to believe him, and I had a little confidence about it. I was like, yeah, he liked me. He ain't gonna try to talk to nobody. But my homeboy, he was like, okay. And I was like, what you mean, like, trust me? You know, I was all arrogant with it, like, trust me. Nah. That, you know, he liked me. He trying to holler at me. He was like, Tripp, don't believe that. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, he was like, he was just playing footsies with me under the table. And I was like, what? I was like, nah, maybe he bumped your foot by accident. And he was like, okay. He was like, when we go back to play cards, when I look at you and do this, I want you to look under the table. And I was like, okay. So we playing cards. Next thing you know, about 10 minutes into the game, I look at him and he like, so I'm playing, you know, I lean back, do one of these. And I mean, he was reaching, like, couldn't find the foot, but was like searching with the foot. He was all up there with it. And I was like, and of course, me being Tripp, I said something at the table. I was like, dang, like, you trying to play footsies with my boy under the table? He was like, what you talking about? I was like, nah, man, I seen you. But it wasn't something that I could get really upset with, because it was like, I'm not your boyfriend, but the fact that you telling me how much you want me and want to be with me, that did it, that. I knew what it really was. Like, if I invite a friend over and you trying to holler at them under the table behind my back, that's a problem. Like, don't come hollering at me if that's how you move. But I respected my friend because he told me. He ain't just let it happen. He told me right away. He was like, yeah, your boy, I know he like you, or you say he like you, but don't believe that he just all into you like that. He was playing footsies with me under the table. I respected him for that. Because it's like, let me know. Don't leave me in the dark and maybe have a potential of trying to get with this person, and you know every time y'all around each other, he making passes at you. And sometimes the passes can be subtle. You know, they don't want to do too much because they want to gauge how much you're going to give back to them. So you got to pay attention. And, you know, and as a friend, you got to let it be known like that's not going to happen. And if you're not trying to be rude to the person, you got to let your friend know, because that's what a real friend does. Don't be afraid to lose the relationship because you being honest. You know, you are never in the wrong when you just being honest and telling the truth. And you might be like, well, I ain't know if he was really, or if it was you know when somebody trying to make a pass at you. If your friend don't want to be your friend no more because you told him the truth, then that's not a friendship in the beginning. A lot of y'all, you know, just want to be friends with people that's going to lie to you. You know, as long as they tell you, oh yeah, you look good, that look fly what you got on, or I like them shoes, or this and that. The minute they tell you something that you don't like, then you ain't cool with them. Some of y'all in the studio with these bad records. Yeah, you. I know you're working on your album. See, my friends, we ain't like that. You know, my best friend is a female. She raps. If we go to the studio and I say something whack, she might just laugh at me like, what you say right there? You said Peter Pepper picked the pepper. She'd be like, whoo, that boy crazy. I can't believe you said it. And I'll be like, oh, that ain't hot? She'll be like, no, dog. She might even try to give you a word to rhyme. Like, maybe you should have said Peter Pepper with the pipe or something. No, but, you know, it's like, keep it 100 with your friends. That's what a real friend do. You ain't got to be rude with it. yo, you like this shirt with this? They really, I ain't feeling it like that. You ain't got nothing else to wear with it? Let me see what else you got. Go in the closet with them and be like, oh, you know, if they trust your opinion and your swag and stuff like that, give them another option. Be like, I think that'll go good with it. I like the pants, but I don't think them shoes rocking with it. Don't just be like, yeah, and having them, you know, looking all bad. And some of y'all females, y'all want y'all friends to look bad because it makes you look better. You don't care if she look a mess in her dress. Because when y'all go out, you could be the hot one and she's standing over there in the corner all mad and ready to go home because ain't nobody hollering at her. And you feel good. Then you get mad when she be like, I'm ready to go. I don't like this, you know, because you ain't getting no attention. But you knew she wasn't going to get no attention when she came. You knew that wig ain't look good. You know the weave was showing the track. But you ain't tell her. You know, you knew her breath was stinking, but you ain't offer her no gum, but you got a whole bag full of mints. That's a setup. What type of friend is you? Keep it 100 with your friends. They respect you in the long run, and if they don't, let them go. If somebody wants you to lie to them to be your friend, then we don't need to be friends then. You know, but you can tell when something comes from a genuine place or when it's coming from a hateful place of envy and just nasty. You can feel it. You know, I ain't talking about them type of people that everything you do is never good enough. No, I don't like that. Or you just a hater. But just because somebody don't like something, stop making it seem like they're a hater. Some people really want the best for you. So that's what I'm saying. Did old girl tell? I don't know. I see this weekend if they still at the club. Nah, it ain't my place to tell nobody's business. That ain't just some people that I know. I don't even talk to his wife like that. When I see him, I holler. But I think, you know, if he was my homeboy and he was married and he was doing his wife wrong, I'd probably tell him. I'd be like, boy, you wild. You gonna mess around and lose your wife playing around like that. You know, nah, man, I was just, boy, let her find out. You're gonna be in some, you know. But you gotta let people be them if that's what he wanna do. But I'm always, you know, keep it 100. But a lot of times people be around people who move like they move. Because they more comfortable. You need friends that's gonna do that and condone that type of stuff. If you friends of somebody that I'm dating and you'll let them do me wrong and never say nothing about it, I don't like you. We ain't cool like that, brother. If my dude can bring a jump off to your crib while I ain't around and then you come around me smiling and be like, what's up? You know, you family come over for dinner. Like, I'm like, come on, man. I can't be fake. I don't want to come to dinner. I don't want to hang out with y'all. I don't want to do none of that because you know, nah, loyalty is loyalty. You loyal to that person. You ain't loyal to me. So I don't expect you to come tell me what they doing. But I expect you to tell them, like, man, don't do that. Don't bring them over here because you know if Tripp find out, it's going to be some drama. You're going to have to find another house to take your jump offs to. Or, you know, if you ain't happy with them, let it go. But don't bring that over here. I don't want to be caught up in all that. Don't provide a space for them to do me wrong and then come around me and act like everything good. But if you my friend and I see your man doing some suspect things, or I see him at the movies with a, you know, side chick, or I'm telling. Flat out. And I might walk up to you and be like, what's up? Who is this? Who you with? Oh, word? You out here like, oh, okay. You know, you talked to Tim today? They like, oh, okay, well, enjoy the movie. I'll probably hit up Tim a little later, see what he up to. Give him the side look. They're gonna be nervous as hell. Like, yeah, you doing a bit much. Nah, I ain't that friend that you could, you know, make passes at me. 'Cause I'm telling. Be a real friend. In order to have a friend, you gotta be a friend. Some of y'all want friends and all of this stuff, but you don't know how to be a real friend. You scared to hurt feelings. You scared to tell the truth. Don't nobody need no lying friend. That's all I got to say about that. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about it. Would you tell a friend, or would you just be like, oh, that ain't my business? Let's talk about it in the comments. It's your favorite cousin Tripp, man, and you already know what we do here. Holla at your boy. I'm out.